Hi, I'm Rick Green. I want to talk about something called Rejection Sensitivity Disorder, Rejection Sensitive Dysphoria, and also a little trick, a phrase that my wife and I use to instantly or almost instantly diffuse conflict. Now, those of us who have ADHD don't just struggle to manage our attention. We often have trouble managing our emotions as well. There's a term, you may have heard this, Rejection Sensitive Dysphoria. Got it right that time. RSD for short. I explored what RSD is in a previous video, and I actually think I did a better job of pronouncing it. Anyway, basically, it's quick to react or overreact, hypersensitive to criticism, correction, or hurtful comments, or, and this is the key, or anything that is perceived as hurtful, whether it's meant to be hurtful or not. There's the rub. Suffice to say, it's something many people with ADHD can relate to, even though it's not an official diagnosis. Some clinicians actually just see it as a common symptom of ADHD, which I can see. Whether you use the term RSD or not, a lot of us who have ADHD do tend to overreact to things. Why? Well, one reason is when you grow up struggling and failing because undiagnosed ADHD is sabotaging you, well, you're going to hear a lot less of positive feedback from people, from teachers, from parents. So by adolescence, you may prickle at casual suggestions or small corrections or even bland, neutral observations. And it gets your hackles up or shuts you down or embarrasses you or you're furious, paralyzed. In fact, with RSD, it's very easy to take everything as hurtful. I mean, sure, nobody, ADHD or not, enjoys rejection, but for folks who have RSD or identify with it, say it is extremely painful, almost physically so, and they are being physically triggered. This is why ADHD sabotages relationships at home, at work, with friends, if you have any friends left. In fact, with ADHD, every emotion, good or bad, can feel more intense. But a negative comment like, did you say you were going to do the dishes? You're not going to wear that, are you? You still play with toy trains? No, I've created a museum-quality, historically accurate art installation that operates like a real railroad. Sorry. Okay, so this hypersensitivity to criticism can ruin relationships for folks with ADHD. What to do about it? I can tell you that exercise, therapy, mindful meditation, medication, and I suppose living for a long time have helped me to evolve, to become calmer, less touchy. But what has been most helpful is my very kind and patient partner. So many people meet her, talk to her for 20 minutes, and then come up to me and say, I need an Ava. Sorry, I called dibs. Now, I know not everyone has a partner, or they may have a partner but who doesn't really get them. But when we started dating, Ava and I didn't really get each other. Well, she didn't understand, and we talked a lot, taking turns, talking, listening. 20 years on, it's not all smooth sailing or continuous improvement. Occasionally, Ava says the wrong thing, tunes out, or gets defensive, whereas not me. I often say the wrong thing, tune out, and get defensive. If she goes there once a week, I've made it part of my daily routine. Now, when we're upset with each other, okay, mostly with me, I forget that Ava wants the best for me. And in the heat of the moment, she forgets I want the same for her. And when one of us is distraught and defensive, the other can easily be drawn into defending and interrupting and justifying and explaining and trying to be heard. And yeah. But it only takes one of us to detach from the rising conflict, even just slightly detach and realize, ooh, this doesn't feel good. Recognizing that this is not what either of us want creates this opportunity, a little space, a pause to step back and say the 4 words that can turn us back into allies. What is the magic phrase? I'm on your team. All right. Oh, she's on my side. And we realize we're in this together. It's a miraculous phrase for any relationship. I mean, maybe an elderly parent, flustered and snippy, when a friend's embarrassed, feeling attacked, saying things they don't really mean. It doesn't have to be your spouse who helps you, who gets you. It may be a friend, a community, a support group who understands your ADHD and all the other issues that often come with it, you know, anxiety, depression, and the rest. Now, I'm on your team is a simple phrase. It's a great phrase. The challenge is to remember to use it. That's not easy when I'm snapping back and forth, shooting down everything she says, trying to get across my point, and I'm feeling humiliated and she's shutting down. What works is to notice her reaction and to notice my body. I'm flushed, I'm tight-chested, she's tightening up, both are. Shallow breathing. As I said, RSD is painful. So if in the middle of the conflict I can bring a bit of awareness, detach slightly, I have a chance to breathe and nod and lower my voice, and then I'm on your team, can remind both of you that you don't want to fight against each other, you want to fight for each other. So, actually, one thing, if the other person is really angry, defensive, hurling accusations, they may not be able to hear I'm on your team. I mean, they can hear it, but it doesn't land. They just, I know, I sometimes just think, oh, that one, she's trying that one again, isn't she? Yeah. Give the person time to realize, yeah, this isn't what I want, and I know it's not what they want. All right, thanks for watching. Do like, share, and let me know in the comments if this helps you to reduce your reactivity and diminish your defensiveness. I hope it does because, hey, I'm on your team. And no, you can't have Ava. Get your own or make your own. I mean, evolve with the, not, you know, but like work on it together. That's what we did. We worked on it together. And I taught her good. She can't hear me.